Are you wanting to know how to manifest your SP or anything else fast, as in hella quick? Then you need to stay tuned. Hello everyone and welcome to another rousing episode of Spill the Tea Tuesday. My name is Flossie and I'm like the funniest, wittiest mindset coach as well as your OG hype you up rampage queen here on YouTube. If you would like one-on-one coaching with me, links will be in the description box below, as well as links to things like the VIP group, because we are the GYS crew. Get your shit, get your shiznit crew. Feel free to join. And thank you so much for sharing, and subscribing. I am almost at 20,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. I'm like, I think 100 away or less. So thank you very much. That makes me super happy. And before we get started, you know that I'm going to do my calendar. You know I'm going to do the calendar. So today's is, or not today's, I guess. Well, actually it is. No, it's not. Today is Tuesday. My bad. But get your fucking game face on so that you can, what, GYS, get your shit, manifest, step into your power. We're not going to read all the ones about holiday sales. You know why? Because I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about that. But this one is giving the finger. And that's exactly what we do to our 3D reality when what? It doesn't reflect back to us what we want. Because this one says, put on your fucking big boy pants, Santa. No, how about you put on your big boy pants by affirming, persisting, ignoring the 3D, putting the bullshit here in the trash, because you know this bitch is always hungry, and just GYS, get your shit. So anyway, I think I'm going to start a new series, not meaning that I won't continue my old series and make some videos about what not to do when manifesting an SP or anything else, but I think I'm going to have a new series that talks about how to manifest your SP fast or anything else, like how to manifest what you want, basically super quick, because I'm going to give you some tips and tricks about things that you can do. Today's video is going to be confirming with inner conversation. So I'm going to get into that. I don't know if a lot of people have talked about this, but I talk about it with my clients, and I talked about it today with someone that I'm working with. And I thought, you know what? I need to make a video on this because I just don't know if it's out there. So just to give a quick refresher, because we got to work on everyone as you pushed out. What is everyone as you pushed out? That means what you choose to think about somebody, however you see them, what your dominant thought is about them, is how it's mirrored back to you, reflected back to you. It is what you get in your 3D reality. If you think someone's a jerk, guess what? In their 3D reality, they are a jerk. If you think they're amazing, they're amazing. If you think your relationship with that person is awesome, it is. If you think they're rejecting you, that's how it's appearing in the 3D. So you have to remember that it's whatever your script says that you give to everybody, because you're the writer of that script. By having dominant thoughts and assumptions, you give that person a script. That's how they show up, remember? So you have to change the script. If you want to experience something different in your 3D reality with an SP, or you in relationship to money, or how your boss treats you, you've got to change your dominant thoughts, and then eventually, therefore, your assumptions about that person, topic, situation, concept, whatever. So what we do is we have repetition of thought, either by affirming, we also keep a clean mental diet where we're also having repetition of thought. But the thing is that we get our mind to do a buy-in on whatever this new thought is. One of the ways that you can get your mind to do that buy-in quicker, to think that what you're affirming, having repetition of thought about, could possibly be true, so that you could form dominant thoughts about it and have the 3D conform, is having a confirming inner conversation. Have your mind do that buy-in quicker so that you can get what you want faster. Hopefully, I'm explaining this in a way that is going to make some sense to you. So you need to get your mind to do a buy-in that what you're affirming could possibly be true, so that the 3D reality can conform. Another way of looking at it is you have to get your mind to accept what you're telling it. You don't have to believe it. In fact, you may not believe it until you see it, but you still have to get your mind to, have this be your dominant thought, to where you're not expecting, or, you're not expecting the old shit anymore. You may not necessarily believe you're going to get the new shit, but you are still changing your dominant thoughts. I know it sometimes can seem a difficult concept to explain. It's like it's simple, but it can seem difficult at the same time. So I try to use as many different ways to explain it, as you know, in my videos. Having said that, You might be wondering, what's a confirming inner conversation? So my client was talking about how she has visualizations about what it is that she's manifesting. And what I told her to do is that when she's having a visualization, to basically confirm that it's true. Because sometimes when we have when we're having a thought about what we want that's in line with our manifestation, our mind wants to be like, oh, that's not how it is. And it wants to question us. We want to have that negative thought, right? Well, this is how you can help to either put the negative thought in the trash or confirm if you have a positive one. So if you are thinking about your manifestation and you're having some picture in your mind about you and your SP spending a romantic day together, but in reality, in the 3D, what it's currently showing you is that you're in no contact, but you're just suddenly thinking about SP contacting you. You could be like, of course, SP is contacting me, confirming what it is that you saw, restating it as if it's a fact. Of course, SP is contacting me because... And then you use a reason that would be true. You can use an assumption that you already have, which is very powerful, or you can use something that you're affirming. So you are going to confirm your inner conversations by, confirm that it's true, reaffirm to yourself that it's true by using, a word of conviction, like of course, or absolutely, totally, and completely. I've talked about words of conviction in my command letter video. We use words of conviction when we believe something to be true. It also helps our mind to accept that it could be true. So using words of conviction combined with either an assumption that we already have or something that we're affirming can help to bolster our mind to believe that it's true. So you're having thoughts about SP or you're affirming about SP, and you could be like, of course, this is true. Of course, XYZ is true. Of course, SP's taking me out. Of course, SP's madly love me. Of course, I'm SP's priority, because here's where you're going to confirm it. Here's where you're going to explain to yourself why it's true, because I'm SP's ideal woman, or because SP's madly in love with me. So SP's taking me out on all these dates because he's madly in love with me. My client was saying that she has an assumption that, I don't know if she wants me to necessarily, I'm not going to use her name because I don't have her permission, and I won't use exactly what her assumption is, but it's like she has an assumption similar to the SP sees her as the ideal woman. And so when she, I told her that when she affirms for SP or is having any challenging thoughts, or she is thinking thoughts in line with her manifestation, to reaffirm it to herself and be like, of course, SP's madly in love with me. I'm his ideal woman. He's always telling me I'm his ideal woman. He's told me I'm his ideal woman. I'm his ideal woman, and he knows it. You can do something like that. You can also choose to use something that you're affirming. So let's say you've been affirming you can have any man or person that you want, woman. I'm just can't use every single gender, but you know what I'm talking about. And, you're affirming or you're having a visualization. You can then be, of course, we're in an amazing relationship because I can have any man that I want, or because I'm always in the best relationships, or because I'm wife material and all men know it. So you take something that you want to use to be the explanation, the reason why what you're thinking, visualizing is true, or to refute why something isn't true. If you have a negative thought, you can just be like, oh, that's not true. That is literally not true, because SP's madly in love with me. I'm his ideal woman, and he knows it. So you can use these inner conversations to confirm that what you want is actually true. You can confirm these visualizations that you're having, any script scene that you do when you are trying to train your mind to think in line with what you want. Use confirming inner conversations that are going to reaffirm that what you want is true. You can also do it with money. If you're manifesting money and you're visualizing yourself as being rich, of course I'm wealthy as fuck. I literally am a multimillionaire, or I have total and complete financial freedom, or money rains down on me. I turn money in off like water. Everybody knows I'm rich. I get the royal treatment wherever I go. Like whatever it is that you would affirm as a reason. You can use your affirmations as reasons. You can also use your experiences as reasons. So like, let's say last year you manifested a random $5,000. It was one of your manifestations. Use your previous manifestations as also confirming your inner conversations. So when you're thinking about money and you'd be like, of course I'm hella rich. I'm always getting money from all sources. Like I got that $5,000 not too long ago. Make it as if this is why this is true. Here's why this is true. And your mind's going to start to be like, oh, Well, he or she is always getting money from all sources because they literally did get a random $5,000 last year. They must manifest money like a boss. Or if when you're thinking about your SP and you're saying XYZ about my SP is true because I'm an ideal woman and they've told me so, your brain's going to be like, yeah, they do say that this person is the ideal woman. So what else they're saying must be true. So use assumptions you already have or things you're affirming that you feel comfortable with as a reason to explain why you can literally have what you want, why this other thing that you want is true, why it literally is true. And your mind will start to do this bind faster, your 3D will conform faster, or you'll get your SP faster because you're saying this is literally how it is and this is why that this is true. I'm hoping that this video is making sense to you. And of course, with inner conversations, when you're doing it to confirm or reaffirm, it's like you already have what you want. Of course, SP's madly in love with me. Of course, they prioritize me. Of course, they're always taking me on tons of dates because this is like the way that it is because I'm their ideal woman, because they're madly in love with me, because I can have any man that I want, because I'm the sexiest bitch on the face of this planet, because everybody treats me like royalty, always does whatever the fuck I want them to, because I'm that fucking awesome in my reality, period. So use some confirming, reaffirming inner conversations to help your mind do the buy-in quicker, accept what you're affirming quicker, have your 3D conform faster. So let's start a series of how to manifest your SP or anything else hella fast, super quick. Why? Because we're the GYS crew. We're always getting our shit. We get it hella quick. So anyway, I hope this video is helpful to you. Drop any comments, questions, video ideas, because eventually I always check them out. And thanks for sharing, and subscribing. I'm almost at 20K. And until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye.